I love mechanical keyboards. You can hear us typing.
I know.
So it's a bit of something, something.
Accept. Alright, we are ready. So, yeah, just a bit of a shout out to our friends from TT Esports. They've been a massive help for us with prizes and also our little store that we run at Barcraft Melbourne. Also, USA Foods, who has been instrumental in creating StarCraft themed drinks. Special thanks to Phil, otherwise known as Infeza, the brilliant obs from Australia, who has obsed over in Singapore, and for the likes of Tastosis and other notables.
Other people and stuff. Guess what, Rez? We have a Zerg match.
A Zerg match?
Versus Protoss.
Oh,
I'm excited.
Okay, I'm going to go to sleep.
Everyone said, hey, don't be like that. Everyone said that there's too many Zergs that play in SCA. But you know what? This is our first game, so how can that be?
Alright. So, alright. We have our first Zerg player of the night on the stream. His name is... Who is it? Tobu! And our blue Protoss player, mining off some minerals at the moment. It is MythRiffter.
Double F.
Rifter. Okay. So this is a round of 16 match. If we're on
It is. It is definitely a round of 16, but you know what? I think we should start holding off matches for round of 4. So round 4, not round of 4.
Yeah. We'll let everyone catch up so we can have a quick little talk about what everyone is doing. And just make sure that everyone is on the same page.
Yeah, everyone stop after round 3 if you're listening, please. No round 4 matches until everyone catches up so we can sort out, hopefully, second stream. We want to be casting all the games.
Yeah. Looks like there might be a few technical issues on the second stream, so it's good to see that stream 1 is actually up and running, otherwise it would be a massive fail.
It would be. There would be no games being casted, and you know what? No one would be watching the awesomeness that is the Silicon Sports Challenge.
That's right.
No one.
And any of those people out there that are Diamond League or above, we are running another tournament next week on Thursday again from 7 PM for Diamond Masters and Grand Masters, and we do have a prize pool for that matchup, for that tournament as well. So we'll be making some more announcements about that over the coming days. So keep your ears peeled to siliconsports.net/cup. It is our high-end, high-league tournament that we're going to be running.
And Synapse is going to win. Yeah. Yeah. No? No.
Probably not, because you'll be casting with me, man.
Yeah, and plus I don't think I qualify.
No.
I haven't cracked into the Diamond League yet. You know what? This is like my level of games here, guys. I'm excited to cast these games because you know what? I feel like I can relate to you guys more. Yeah. All those GMs that cast these sorts of games, they don't understand, but you know what? Resonate and we understand. We really do. So, Zerg, Protoss. Forge Fast Expand by the Protoss here.
Yep.
And they spawning pool and then extractor.
First blood goes to the Protoss. Very nicely done there with that cannon.
Yeah, and he's actually chrono boosting out the Zealot now. I would have thought that cannon would have been enough to thwart any attempt by the Zerg getting into the base there.
Yeah.
A very early Roach Warren here by Tobu. So it looks like we might be getting an early Roach Ling push. But you know what? I've been wrong before, and I'm most likely going to be wrong again. So we'll see how we go, and we'll see how this match gets going. We do have +1 being chronoed out now by Myth.
Yeah, so Tobu's just pretty happy to macro up. He's getting speed now. As a Zerg player in this matchup, what are you going to do against these Century Immortal all-ins and that sort of thing that are becoming so commonplace in this matchup? Yes, I'm talking to you, Si.
Sorry, go again. I'm doing admin stuff. I did hear you like stop talking. I'm like, is that Denise?
Yeah.
Go again.
With Century Immortal all-ins, so commonplace these days, what would you do as a Zerg player to counteract that?
Well, there's many things that you can do, Zerg versus Protoss, especially when, as you said, Immortals are so commonplace. But this is good. You know, he's got Roaches up before there is even any chance of Immortal being up. Especially with it expanding first, and there's not even any Robo Bays yet. But you know what? Overpower. Immortals, yes, they are good, but if you can snipe them down, then there is nothing left. There is literally nothing left. Obviously, Infestors are the way to go recently, as everyone knows. You don't really see a game of StarCraft go by with a Zerg in it without Infestors, and for anyone who hasn't been keeping up with the HOTS news, fungal growth is now a projectile. So honestly, that's really, really cool. I actually love that change, even as a Zerg. It's going to be much better to watch the games themselves. So seeing projectiles in the game for Zerg fungal growth will be good. But really, at the end of the day, in the current game, because that's what we've got to play with, it is fungal growth, roaches, and just taking out the brood, and just getting the opponent on the back foot, and just making sure that he can't get that tech out. And that's really what you have to do as a Zerg. Because if you can get like 4 or 5 Immortals, then it does get hard for any sort of any Zerg really to overpower that, especially when you decide to do like a Stefano 200 Roach max build, then you're kind of screwed, especially if you don't have the Infestors.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty happy with the projectile fungal as a Terran. So
Micro.
yeah, it's going to be a little bit more skillful rather than like an instacast ability.
We have some Blink being put down at the moment. So it looks like we're getting some Blink Stalkers with some possible Colossus coming out.
Colossus or Immortal?
Oh, we'll see what he chooses to make out of this robo facility. It's sitting there waiting and waiting.
And waiting.
+1 is now done as well. But here we have the Roach, actually, that's
Yep.
not Roach.
There
Here we
we
have
go.
the Zerg moving into Hyperlists as well, and getting a third up, which is looking good. Probably a bit late on the expansion there, but nonetheless, that expansion is up.
Yeah, Protoss player is going the Immortal route, so not very many sentries there, just the 1 or 2.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get a bit deep Blink Stalkers with some Immortals to back it up. But we'll see what he chooses to do. He's got a fair few gates now, like 7, 8 gates on the way. And just the 1 Robo, so he's not going to go 2 Robo or anything nasty with heaps of Immortals. But I don't think he actually knows that exactly what Tobu's doing. He hasn't been up there in a while.
No, both players aren't really scouting or anything like that, so it does know that the third is there, so
yeah, he does have 1 observer just over the natural at the moment, but nothing really much going on. I'm not sure that Tobu does have the 3 Lings at the third at the moment, as Myth does come to take his expansion, so he will know about that, and hopefully he doesn't have to force the cancel if he can get some units there as quickly as possible.
let's take out the probe.
Yep.
But
These guys will come in and mop it up
save it.
before he forced the cancel.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, so MythRiffter is sitting above the enemy forces there of Tobu, and does see the fact that there are a heap of Hydralisks out at the moment.
Massive amount. Don't normally see this many Hydras in this matchup, do you?
You know what? There have been more recently. Like 6-12 months ago, you never saw Hydralisks in these types of matchups. But since the last couple of months, especially with the NASL recently, Hydralisks were becoming more predominant, mainly in Zerg vs Zerg matches with Roach, Hydra, and Infesta. But to be honest, I haven't really seen it that much against Protoss recently, especially with a nice mix of Sentry, Zealot, Stalker, and now Immortals. But here we go, looks like we're facing up for an attack here. MythRiffter on the high ground. I think he might be able to hold this off if he does this nicely. It's all going to be about the force fields though.
Yeah. Certainly aware of each other right here.
Here
The
we
Roach is
go.
going a couple of force fields and needs to pull out those Hydras very, very quickly.
Yeah, good engagement there for Myth. He did buy himself some more time and did cut off those roaches, so at the end of the day he did save those Hydras, which are the ones that are heavier on gas. It looks like Myth is going to head out now, and you know what? I think he might actually be... He's going to give Tobu a bit of a run for his money here, I think.
Yeah, definitely. We have a look at the unit counting station at the moment. There are 4 Immortals in there, a handful of Zealots, and a lot of Stalkers. There are 26 Roaches and 14 Hydralisks. So
Yep, and there is 16 in production. 16 Hydras in production at the moment.
Wow.
10 coming out to start with another 6 more. And I think that's just his counter to Immortals. He's just going, well, hey, you know what? Immortals do lots of damage to armoured. I'm going to go light units. And we'll see how that works for him. But MythRiffter rather can see exactly what Tobu's doing at the moment. So we'll see what eventuates here. The Colossi are apparently on the way for MythRiffter.
Well, looks like we're just waiting to see +2 attack being upgraded by both players here. They're both on 1-1, so we could see.
Oh no,
push.
Tobu's trying to come around here, and the MythRiffter just has the perfect observer. MythRiffter is going to catch them out of position, and this could end badly. He's got a total surround, and will he cut them off? Oh, a bit too late on the force fields there. But I don't think that Tobu is going to get anywhere anytime soon. But you know what we've got? Do you know what we've got, Rez? We have a Nidus.
Oh, Nidus. Man, I hear Petrify and Shampoo talk about that so much with the Nidus networks and that sort of stuff. But it's normally a lot earlier than this period, so it could be a game changer, definitely.
Do you know what? It's probably one of the most underutilized buildings or
for sure.
strategies in the game across all 3 races. That Nidus has so much potential. And look what we've got here. Down at the main, we have the Nidus getting built, and I don't think Myth knows about this.
Well, he can see it.
Oh, he does see this.
Has walked in a number of Zealots.
Are out.
They need to start attacking this. Now come the units.
Oh, and the Roaches just surround the Nidus and protect it. And he hasn't brought back his units. MythRiffter is not bringing back his units, and here he comes. He's going to split up his forces now, bringing them back out now. But you know what? I think that Tobu can do a lot of damage here. That Nidus Worm doesn't have much health left on it, so he doesn't want to get stuck with all of his units in here because it would be GG. But it's all about how much damage Tobu can actually do. And MythRiffter's units are in such a bad position at the moment. All the Immortals firing on those Hydralisks, not doing any damage, while those Roaches are cleaning up down to the expansion here. But here come the Colossi to do all the damage. We also do have the Guardian shields up as well, and I think this is going to be cleaned up with, you know what, at the end of the day, not a whole lot of actual building damage done.
No, it certainly didn't send Rifter back anything. You know, I think that Colossi, you know, absolutely paid for itself. 13 kills on the low ground there as well. If that was targeted down, I think it might have been a little bit more even. But not a bad little play there by Tobu. He has well, it's almost remaxed again. Has remaxed, as I say
Yeah,
that.
look at that. The supplies are so much different, but it just seems like MythRiffter does. He doesn't have the immortals anymore. He did lose two immortals in that engagement, and there's no more up. He does have the second Colossi. I think Tobu might just overpower his opponent with sheer weight of numbers.
Yeah, we have a look at the bank, and there's like 4k in the bank there for Tobu.
Yeah.
You just
And
set
here we
wave
go.
after wave.
He can, and that's all he's going to do is keep on remaxing time and time again. And I just don't know if Myth can actually stand up to this onslaught of roaches. 5k in the bank. He's going to lose all these units. MythRiffter will hold this, but I just don't know how long he's going to be able to hold it for. It's 99 versus 181, with Tobu surely going to max out again.
Yeah. Another 22 roaches in production at the moment. He has got his 3-3 upgrades coming as well. Have a look at that hero. There he is. Oh, only 15 kills now for that Colossus. I thought he would have actually had a few more than that. But
So what Tobu's going to run into the problem soon, where he's only on 3 base. He's just getting his 4th up now, but Myth is in front in bases now. He's got his 4th just up now. The main still got mineral patches on it. Tobu's going to be mining out his main in just a minute. The natural's not far behind it, and that 3rd, it's got a bit left on it, but although he's got that bank, if Myth can hold on, he can actually take a lead in. If he can deny that 4th, then that's his ticket. So here you go, Myth just coming in, perfect timing, get rid of that hatchery, and he should get out of dodge before
nice cancel.
goes back. He should be getting out of there and staying away from Tobu, because he can't replenish his units, he doesn't have that bank.
I'd like to see some target fire here by Tobu to get down those Colossi, because they are dealing so much damage.
Yeah, 18 and 30 kills. Look at that surround.
Wow.
And everything will be mopped up here. Good work by Tobu, but let's see what MythRiffter can do. I don't think he's built any more gateways since the start of the game. He's still on 7 gates, and there are 6 stalkers back at base. That is it.
I would like to see a bit of burrow moving, burrow to be researched as well.
Yeah, and there's GG.
And there's the GG. MythRiffter realises and decides to be honourable and leave the game at some stage. I think he's just having a little bit of a scout now, and there's the GG and leave.
There you go. Well, that was a very weak game. Towards the start, I thought MythRiffter would have had that in the bag, and then all of a sudden, Mr. 200-200, and that was really what I was talking about at the start. Zergs, it's just sheer weight of numbers and just overpowering. It doesn't matter if they've got immortals, as you saw. It's just kill the enemy, and those immortals can definitely do a lot of damage to roaches. But when you're facing a never-ending onslaught of roaches, it's all over, as you saw just then.